I'm Rachel Ebeling, co-founder and executive director of the Angel Band Project. Our mission is to break the silence surrounding sexual violence while also promoting healing for survivors through the power of music. I'm really excited to share with you a CD project that we've been working on this year called Songs of Survival. This project has been funded by Broadway Cares and has given us the opportunity to work with 6 survivors of sexual or interpersonal violence. They have worked diligently with the help of a music therapist for 6 weeks, writing a song to describe their journey from trauma to healing. And we think that the songs you're going to hear from these women are really going to set the world on fire. So I welcome you to take a look, hear these beautiful voices, and please continue to support Angel Band Project through your funding so that we can continue to impact lives of those who have endured this kind of trauma. Thank you.
I had no voice.
I didn't know what to expect, and then when I started working with Courtney, and she was so amazing with putting everything together, I just started telling my story and what I went through. And I always tell people music is like chicken soup. Music soothes my soul. So it was nice to be able to work with Courtney and to do that. And now it's making me want to do more, write more songs, which wasn't easy because I had to tell my story. Yeah, been through a lot, but I came out on the other side.
Little baby.
I wish I could sing. That's my downfall. But it's given me wings. Coming and having somebody reassuring me, believing in me, encouraging me to push a little further, try a little harder. I take that home with me, and it doesn't stop. So when I'm confronted with something that normally might trigger me, holding on tight to the dreams that we have made. Things happen for a reason. And so I prayed. I go right back to that calm and healing and empowerment. So I don't think it's ever going to leave who I am. Set others free.
To heal fully from having your very soul so deeply damaged is a long, challenging process, and so worth it to go through it, to discover one's inner strength and confidence, and to know you're not alone. It's so incubative to be surrounded by music. So to distribute this album as part of Angel Band's mission to come right out there and say, you don't need to suffer in silence, and you don't need to do this alone, and you don't ever need to believe that you're empirically damaged, but to just be open and to step out and say, I'm going to be who I am, and this is not going to run my life.
So the beautiful thing about the CD project is that it helps other survivors in many different ways. One is that the CDs will be for sale, and all the proceeds go to free music therapy services for survivors of sexual assault and domestic violence. So it's very much survivors helping survivors. Another wonderful thing about it is that every time one is purchased, a CD goes to a survivor. So here's an entire compilation CD of women who have been through similar experiences and have survived and are thriving and have can offer messages of hope and hard work and advocacy and self-expression, and that survivors can listen to this and think and hear other stories.
I think music is just so healing, and I'm not a musician or a singer by any means, and I've gotten so much out of the process. Kind of just creating something and owning something that's yours is, I think it's so empowering, at least for me anyways. It's really awesome. And I think it's doing exactly what it's saying. I mean, creating a song and creating a whole CD is definitely breaking the silence. It's putting people who've been, affected by sexual assault and getting them to sing and share their message with other people. And I think it hits the mission statement like right on the head. I think it's awesome, the whole project.
I think one of the biggest things for me is if you look in the music industry at all, how much do you see that endorses sexual violence? Really look at it. How much does? It's insane. How much music is about sexual violence or violence at all? Why can't we start making music that's against it, that sets a whole different standard? And I think that's what this CD project is. This CD project brings hope of rising up to a whole nother standard of, you don't have to be that. And I think that this CD project is a huge thing. It's gonna be like, hey guys, we're holding a whole new bar here. Let's raise the bar on this one because it's time to stand up and say no. No more to this. It's time to rise up to a whole nother standard because this whole other stuff we're doing is not okay.
To get through.
I feel like I'm a living testament to how productive and constructive music therapy is because I would not have been able to sing. I haven't sung in 20 years, and so to sing about this and with this meaning, the music therapy part has peeled a part of me and given life to something that I thought died, and it's powerful. It's moving. I was surprised when we were working through the lyrics of the song how choked up or tense I get even still all these years. But that what was amazing is in those therapy sessions, you're channeling that energy into music. And so it transfers, so you have this physical sensation of tension, like your body shock goes back to that place, but the music sweeps it away. Like you're putting it into something positive. And so you walk out and you don't feel depleted or lacking, you feel empowered. And so that's, to me, a real testament to music therapy.
Deserve to start living